Greetings, adventurers, and welcome to day 18 of reading the Menhirs Fate Rules. We are in the weaving process, and we just finished the weaving process points. We're now at the marking of weaving. All weaving's overall success will be marked by a dedicated member of Menhirs Fate staff, known as Guardians. The performance of the weaving is assessed on 3 categories: expression, structure, and cohesion. So, expression, structure, and cohesion. That's the marking of a weaving. First, expression. The emphasis in this area is not about how well a player can roleplay, but rather how well they express their intent and will within the weaving. In short, they need to make us believe they are doing a work of magic and that their will is directed within the theme of the weaving. Structure. In this area, players will be marked on the overall structure of the weaving. Have they explained what they want to achieve? Have they kept to a specific narrative? And is there a logic to the method of their weaving? Are all the elements of the weaving relevant to the work of magic they wish to perform? Then the last point is cohesion. In this area, players will be marked on how well they work as a team. Are they working well together? Is everyone in the menhir contributing to the weaving? And lastly, how smoothly have things gone? As some additional As some additional general advice and tips to help your work achieve greater results, a couple of points. The audience was not in your planning meeting. A dance may be beautiful, but the same dance will get far more applause if an audience can understand what it means and how it fits into the work of magic being created. Second point, remember who you are. There are no leaders in weaving. However, the amount any weaver contributes to weaving should be consistent with the power level and alignment they are bringing. A level 5 weaver should not be standing in the background doing nothing while a level 1 weaver does all the work. Similarly, a weaving aligned with water should have water aligned weavers taking some spotlight. They are the experts after all. What to avoid doing? While there are many styles of weaving that are great, there are certain things that you should try and avoid, as they may count against your working if not avoided. First point, disrespect in Menhir. Menhir is an ancient and powerful sentient spirit. If you are rude to it or its guardians, you will feel its wrath, and it's highly unlikely your weaving will succeed. Second point, changing the nature of your weaving. It is highly important that you do the weaving you set out to do, as negotiated with the Guardians prior to starting. If your weaving appears to deviate from this belief, your weaving will fail. Next point, exceeding the allotted time slot. Menhir weaving should take roughly 5 to 8 minutes per weaving. The fragment will have lighting that will warn the players when the 5 minutes have passed. Taking up more of the menhir's precious time will cost you dearly and may mean that your weaving fails or that you get expelled from the fragment before even completing your weave. Take care to limit your weavings accordingly. Next point, making modern or real-world references in your weaving. This should go without saying, as we encourage all players to fully immerse themselves in the live roleplay experience as a general rule. However, doing so in Menhir is particularly bad and will definitely count against your weaving. Please refrain from things like singing obviously modern songs, bringing your phones to the fragment. This doesn't include the use of accessibility aids such as glasses, wheelchairs, crutches, or walking aids, although we will always celebrate attempts to blend them into the environment. You will not get penalized for having them. Next point, active rebellion against the working. This is a weaving of will and intent. Any weaver in the fragment that openly expresses dissent, for example, saying, "I don't want to do this," or actively looking bored or disinterested in the weaving, will have a negative effect on the weaving, which can in turn lead to an overall failure. Sounds like it could be cool roleplay though. we're gonna keep it here because I gave you some extra minutes the last time and we're heading into a new chapter. Bye bye!